What's going on, guys? Tyson Anderson. Mr. Hammer Down. Listen. Roll the moon. First rabbit of the morning. See what we can do with it. I hadn't looked at our humidity or barometric pressure, our dew point. I hadn't looked at nothing. What we have right here is a mother-son duo. Pete's out of shape. Penny's not rock hard either. I would assume she should be able to run a better rabbit than him tonight. She's been more, she's been ran more here. Well, I'm saying lately. See, running is not about who can run the best, who's the fastest, who's the dog that does this as a Superman on a Superman level. What it's about, guys, is right now that check. In tough times, who can keep the rabbit going? Now, Pete can equally do what Penny's doing. He's just not in shape. He's not sharp. He's got excellent field IQ. Excellent field IQ. But it's going to take a dog like Penny to really clean his clock a few times and jerk him back into gear. Penny for that check. Pete. I can kill all the rabbits I want to with these two dogs. It's in the wild, guys. No pen, no collars on them dogs' necks. 200% broke. I'm pretty sure it's a high humidity right now, but that ain't gonna matter. It won't be the prettiest run until that sun starts coming out, but I promise you, I can kill with him. He come back around. Just watch. They ain't stepped on him yet. Wait until they step on him. They gonna step on him. They gearing down, walking them out. It's still the first rabbit of the morning. We're in check again. Oh, it's gonna be one of them type of mornings, huh? We'll take it. A few minutes later. Tough out here, man. Gotta walk that rabbit out right now, man. How bad it is. Ain't about power all the time. About brains and wit. Ability to problem solve. You don't have all the foot you want. Crossing power. If you ain't got a dog that can walk that rabbit out, man, at a time like this. Ooh. And here's what's crazy. We just got a bunch of rain, right? And sun comes out and goes 96, 95, 97 and all that. Boom, that rain, that little moisture's just gone. Now up underneath all that. Can't do that, man. I'm from the country, man. Nerves ain't good, y'all. Big old owl. Or whatever that was. Underneath all that, that's wet. That's moist. All underneath that is moist. Problem is on the top of that, it's no moisture. That rabbit's gonna cross back across there, made it onto that field, I guarantee it. And it's gonna take them to get on that field on that edge right there before they hit it. Penny bumped coming through here. That's all she had to give. Now, both of these dogs have good noses, but nowhere near exceptional. Now, I've had a handful that did have exceptional noses, but a lot of guys in the breeding that they have made, even down to males that I've solicited my females to breed too, they have lost some of the nose in trying to just get front-end dogs. And so now I find myself combating with that, and I'm looking to go back to the crosses that I know and put that jump dog hunt and that big nose with a mixture of that socket to me brain back over into these dogs. See? He's on the field. And they've tracked that rabbit all the way out here together systematically. All the way down this edge. Right here. And Pete just struck right up there. Well, he just hit right there. Now, Penny's not to him yet because she got a better nose than he does. There's Penny. Get to that dog, mama. There's Penny. Now, watch this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now, Penny's there. Watch her. She goes straighten out, figure out what's going on. Watch what mama does. There she goes. Rabbit on the move! I'm not gonna say that's the same rabbit. But if it was, sure seems like it is. So when they tracked from through those woods all the way down through here, systematically, all the way through, walked in, Pete hit, Penny was still back here. I'm gonna get it to Pete. Pete moved that rabbit. Time right now is 4:28 a.m. He already crossed. I figured he did. This is their first time running in almost probably 3 months. I think there's a bit of a trust issue. I think there's a difference of obviously in power, male and female. Even though he's out of shape, age, you just gotta know there's some differences. And then you got both of them bullheaded. Penny wants to dominate, Pete wants to dominate. They're trying to get to the point one of the two will separate. Will submit to the other. Right now, he needs one of them want to do that. Penny for the cross. See, right now, Pete's not going to show you no blazing foot speed, dominate. He's going to slide up if he has to. He don't have to have the front. He's a smooth running dog, man. In that regard, I guess, guys, he wouldn't be anything special, right? People call that average because he doesn't fight for it. If I ran him with rough, raggedy dogs, I could get that out of him, but I don't want him to bang. I want a smart dog that has front end potential, that can really throw me better than what he is, and that's what Pete is. He can throw me 2 and 3 times better than what he is. The way he's bred, Black Bart is bred to produce better than what he is himself as an individual. And catch this, guys, while they're done overstepped or whatever happened that you couldn't spend whatever. Okay. Hold that thought, I'm trying to get down here. keep coming this way. And then I didn't turn them. Whew, man. But anyway, Pete is a trifold blend of 3 pure families. His daddy is pure Birch Lake Lucky, line bred, about 7 crosses. His mother is a 2-way split. Her mother's a pure Sakatumi bitch with about 9 crosses and 5 generations. Our very own Anderson Southern Pride. And let me tell you this, it doesn't matter where she went, or who bred her, how many times she bred her. Listen, I'm the breeder and breaker on that dog. Okay? Whatever comes out of that dog is a byproduct of me. And only if they thought like me, or they consulted me when they went to make their breeding, is their breeding blessed. Truly. I'm the establishmentarian of that line that follows that cross with Katie. Katie, her mother's been bred probably 7 times. She never produced half of what Pride was. And if she did, that's all she produced. Okay? I solicited my own Anderson Southern Pride, 46.864% Taylor Sakatumi, back to Eagle Creek Otruba Collins, near field champion male. He needed one more win to make field champion down in South Florida or Central Florida. 50-point-something% Woodstock Grampy. That dog was essentially more than a direct son of Grampy, per the COI. That's coefficient of inbreeding. That's the kind of dog he was. And I'm talking rabid dog, guys. Dog can jump a rabbit and absolutely smoke his boots. Yeah. When I merged those dogs together, I merged those dogs for one reason. The fact of Grampy being a grandson to Straight Arrow, one, loved that. His mother, Woodstock Penny, was a daughter of him. But Penny was also a half-sister to Round Pond Sooner, who was also a daughter of Straight Arrow. That would be Round Pond Mr. T's mother. Love him or hate him, the dog was a producer. Now, also, Penny being basically a granddaughter to both Sakatumi and to Woodstock Grampy. I've been soliciting this for years. I bred that female, thought it not robbery to breed that female right there to field champion Birch Lake Pretty Boy 2. At the time, him and his uncle/cousin, National Large Patty champion, field champion Riverland Hercules, were the epitome of a Birch Lake dog at the time. Because Birch Lake Hector, Riverland Hercules' daddy, who Adam Sager had over in Indiana, before he died at least, are the only 2 pure Birch Lake males that's out there, in my opinion, if you're talking about the way I like them bred. But I thought it not robbery to breed to him. And then when he died, I got word from Mr. Kenny Racine of Ishpeming, Michigan, Birch Lake Beagles. There were 2 Birch Lake Beagles, guys, of kennels. Let me say that. There's one on one side, one on the other side of the lake. There was Dan Harrington's Birch Lake dogs that had Texas Tea, and there was Kenny Racine's Birch Lake dogs. But anyway, after he died, I bred her being Anderson's Pretty Girl Rock, a.k.a. Penny. I drove her down to Louisiana, and I bred her to Riverland Hercules, the next best dog. And those dogs hooked up 3 or 4 times. I got nothing. That rabbit just moved circles inside of there. It's a bunch of water and thick stuff over there in that trail. For those of you that follow the channel, y'all know. And I got nothing. But I know the way a dog like her and anything behind her needs to be put together to bring forth the best. Pete is nowhere near what that dog is capable of producing. None of the dogs that she's got on the ground is half of what she could produce. I really believe that. And you know, I think the Hunt Beagle champion DB's Anderson's Buster, shout out to Mr. Walter Berry, aka Dusty, A-list man of Pennsylvania. He's got a wicked brute right now that's really shining for him, shining for us. Listen, guys, get out of that thing, breeders and houndsmen, where you don't want nobody to get none of your blood. I realized, man, I was so stingy with my blood for so long. I wondered, is that why so many snakes got around me, you know, to take from me, because I was ignorant with it. And, you know, the God that I serve, and I'm not putting him on anybody, but he's the God that giveth and the God that taketh away. And, you know, so freely it was given to you, freely shall you give. And if anybody knows me, they'll tell you I've given more dogs away and sold dogs for cheaper than most people have ever thought about selling, you know, thought about. So anyway, I'm grateful for that. Grateful for that. I know guys said, man, he always sounds like he's self-grandizing himself, and I'm not. I'm just stating the facts, guys. And sometimes, you know, it's not worth the energy of recorrecting information. But we're grateful. Like I said, we have a lot of good breedings coming together, man. I'm talking about exceptional breedings coming together. And I couldn't ask for more. You know, Pete's second time on the ground right now. I'm only running Penny like twice a week. You know, I'm really not trying to do anything but keep her in shape. But now we're right here outside the hunting season, man. I say, hey, what the heck? Let's turn up the fire. So these dogs will be ran 4 or 5 times a week, every week, up until the opening day. I can't wait to show you guys what we have for the opening day, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're going to wait and run out here till the sun come up. Stay tuned. Touch and go, baby. Touch and go. That's all we can do right now. Touch and go. Pete put a little distance between her and him right then. She's catching up to him now. Unless we got a split race. We got a split race. He might leave his rabbit, I don't know. She's back there in the back hammering. I spoke too soon. Okay, picked it up. You need to get on that rabbit with Penny, brother. They're gonna walk that rabbit out in the field. Come here, Pete. Come on here. Hey, go, Pete. Hey, go. I pull him off that rabbit and get him with Penny. I need miles in the dog. Hey go Pete, hey go, hey go, hey go Pete, hey go, hey go, hey go, hey go. Hey go Pete, hey go, hey go, hey go, hey go. Hey go Pete, hey go, hey go, hey go, hey go. I need to get him off of that rabbit. Hey go Pete, hey go, hey go Pete, hey go, hey go Pete. Hey go, hey go, hey go, hey go Pete. Hey go Pete, right here, right here. Pete. He ain't gonna come off that rabbit. There's a penny down here. Dead. That's our line right there. If there's the same rabbit. Tell you how bad these conditions are. If this is the same rabbit, watch. Meanwhile, Pete's holding on to mess out of his. Touch and go, but he's still running. Neither one of these dogs need help now. Watch this. If this is the same rabbit, guys, may not be. This is what I love right here. Okay, well, you do your thing, brother, until she come up and figure out what he did. Told you she a rabid dog, man. I told you. I don't care how ugly it is, man. People say these dogs don't have stay power in the check. They're crazy. I bred these dogs. I didn't buy them. Meanwhile, Pete's back there soloing his. Listen. He just be... There he is. There he is. Two rabbits soloing at the same time. .5:05 in the morning. Everybody else is sleeping. Soaking in that bye-bye. We making dogs. It's not so easy that a caveman can do it. If it was easy, everybody would be a champion. Meanwhile, listen. She running. She's soloing hers. I'm going up here to show y'all what Peter's doing. Now she's running, listen. I almost hate to walk away from my baby and listen to her run. I love that dog, man. A lot of time. But here's her son over here. We out here in the mud, baby. In the bottoms. In the belly of the bay. Peter ain't got near as much solo time on him as Penny does. But he can run a rabbit, man. Here he is. All extreme hunt. Big nose, almost wild bitches with a good pedigree behind them that are rabbit dogs. You're welcome. He's not a stud anymore, but by private treaty, you're welcome. I know what this dog can throw. I bred him halfway and got great dogs, good to great dogs. I know what kind of dog he needs to go to give him the best dog you can find. It's gonna take an extreme, gritty bitch, one that's almost borderline wild and rough, and back up to this dog, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all something. He'll probably throw y'all one of the most dynamite crackerjack dogs you can find. He's by far the smartest male dog I've ever had in my life. Came behind me. That sly son of a gun. He stayed inside. He's already crossed. That sly son of a gun. Might be able to catch him on the path, I don't know. Peterson came off her rabbit. Help him out, mama. Pete! He's already crossed. It's not until you get them tired like this, they really start settling down. In the beginning, them dogs, even out of shape, them dogs really wanna go. Once they settle in right here, that's why I say you can't evaluate a dog, man, until you about 2 or 3 hours into his stomach. Once you get about 2 or 3 hours into the bottom of that stomach, then you can see what you're working with. Till the end, that little hour and a half, 45 minutes, you ain't doing nothing but appetizing. You ain't even making it to the entree. And this grass out here tall as me, man. Some of it taller. But you gotta get out here. Penny. $5:25 a.m. Definitely meant 5:35 a.m.
Peek over that thing so bad. Excuse me, that's light. I'm sorry. Tried to hit that field on you, didn't he? I had to walk him out, bump him for about 100 yards, then try to get him back on into the woods. Is what's going to have to be the strategy. He's either there or he's in at the edge of that swamp trying to get a creek bed or whatever you want to call it, trying to get to that field. But it ain't going to matter. I don't care if it takes 20 minutes. They're going to figure out what he did. Watch. That's one thing I like about these two dogs right here. They are check dogs. Yeah, touch and go right here. You'll hear him go out. Ooh, ah, and here's just about the next few minutes. Touch and go. My light just died. Huh. It's okay. I got another one.
2 hours later.
We out here in Briar Country, guys.
My watch died.
7:34 a.m. Dogs hunting their tails off, man. It's water all through here. Good God Almighty. I thought we would be done jump by now. And I wanted to end on a running note. But I guess that's just not going to happen. They could very well strike and go on with them. We would have to see. But by God, we got some water out here, man. I tell you we do. We really do. That's him. He in there. Check good. Check good, mama. Check good, Penny. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes. Pick up, Penny. You sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees. I'm talking about deep too. Once it gets out there, it's so dark, you can't even see how deep it is, but you can see right here, me just going down. I'm not even going all the way. Out in there, it's deep, man. I'm telling you. That's these dogs got to go through and deal with. All in there is nothing but a bunch of water. But we don't make excuses. We make dogs. So we're out here in the belly of the beast with them. I was driving through Georgia in late July on a day